In a shocking and unprecedented incident, an unidentified woman managed to approach the front door of Jungkook's private residence, the main vocalist of BTS, at night, just hours after his return from military service. Not only did she wait for nearly 10 hours at the entrance, but she also repeatedly attempted to press the home's security code, hoping to meet her idol in person. A major question arises. How could someone get so close to what should be the safest place for a celebrity as big as Jungkook? The woman, later identified as a Chinese national in her 30s and known as Ms. A, was caught on surveillance cameras pacing around the exclusive residential area in Yongsan, Seoul. She was seen carrying a large suitcase, sitting on the sidewalk with a nervous expression, and bizarrely brushing her teeth in front of the targeted house. Several eyewitnesses reported that her behavior seemed anxious and suspicious, prompting nearby residents to alert the authorities. What shocked the public even more was the fact that Ms. A had already been asked to leave the area by police officers an hour before the attempted arrest. Instead of leaving, she returned and became even more aggressive in her actions. She blatantly attempted to input the digital door code to Jungkook's house repeatedly, as if convinced that her boldness would lead to success. When finally apprehended by the authorities, Ms. A stated that she came to meet BTS and expressed her belief that Jungkook would appear if she kept pressing the code. This incident sparked a wave of anger among fans and the wider public. Not only because the act itself was illegal, but also due to the timing and location. Jungkook had just returned from a long period of national service and deserved privacy and peace in his own home. The fact that he couldn't even return home on a day that should have been joyful adds an emotional layer that makes the incident feel even more painful. What ignited heated debate across online forums was the legal treatment of Ms. A. Despite being caught red-handed attempting to trespass and staying at the location for hours, the police reportedly did not officially detain her. She was released without travel restrictions, drawing direct criticism from netizens, celebrity security experts, and public figure privacy advocates. Many are questioning whether the legal approach to Sasaeng, obsessive stalker fan, cases is sufficient to serve as a deterrent. This situation serves as a harsh reminder of how thin the line is between admiration and obsession. In an era where celebrity personal information can be easily accessed and misused, real action to protect their right to privacy is becoming increasingly urgent. Moreover, this is not the first time Jungkook has faced threats from fanatics. Previous invasive interactions, including stalking at airports and suspicious packages sent to BTS dorms, illustrate a disturbing pattern. Many are beginning to question the effectiveness of security systems in the residential areas of top Korean celebrities. How could a suspicious individual linger for almost 10 hours without firm intervention from the beginning? Are internal security systems and digital protections like home codes really enough to deter obsessive stalkers? The fact that Ms. A was able to make multiple attempts without immediate apprehension highlights a major flaw in public figure security protocols. More than just a legal violation, this incident causes emotional trauma not only for Jungkook, but also for his fellow members and family, who are surely concerned about his safety. A boy band member with international popularity should not have to live in fear, especially not in what is supposed to be the safest place, his own home. The Korean entertainment world is now under intense scrutiny. With BTS's full comeback just around the corner, tension and high expectations are already filling the public space. But cases like this are a reminder that behind the glamour and loyal fanbase, there is a dark side of fame that cannot be ignored. This incident is not just about one reckless Sasaeng, but about how the industry must respond and strengthen protection for the artists who are the backbone of their success. The response from ARMYs was overwhelming. Social media was flooded with expressions of anger, concern, and solidarity. Many are demanding stricter legal action against Sasaeng perpetrators and enhanced personal security systems for all BTS members. The call to respect idols' private space is echoed once again, reminding us that true love for artists should never result in actions that endanger them. Amid the current uncertainty, one thing becomes clear. the line between love and violation must be more clearly defined. If not, not only careers, but the lives of these stars could be silently at risk. That is why the public awaits real action, not just appeals, that can offer safety to artists and affirm that their homes are not stages for obsession. Following previous coverage of the shocking incident involving Jungkook of BTS and a fanatic Sasaeng reportedly trying to break into his private home, a far more complex and profound wave of questions has now emerged. Did this event truly happen as reported? Or was this event constructed in such a way as to create shock value and divert public attention from other developing issues? Some sources say the information initially spread through social media platforms like TikTok, Twitter, and K-pop fan community forums, then followed by reaction videos on YouTube and various circulating CCTV footage clips. But can we fully trust the narrative shaped by unverified fragments of information? Isn't it quite possible that this emotionally charged story has been packaged in such a way to encourage sensationalism and generate clicks? Let us reflect together. Is it reasonable for a foreign woman to remain in a private area, like a celebrity housing complex, without earlier preventive measures? Is it really true that there was no professional security monitoring Jungkook's neighborhood, especially given his status as one of the world's most influential public figures? Why is there no clear official documentation regarding the police's handling of the perpetrator? Here is where we begin to realize there are so many gray areas worth questioning. Meanwhile, public responses are divided. Most netizens, especially ARMY, BTS's fanbase, expressed deep anger at the potential threat to their idol's safety. But on the other hand, many have begun questioning the validity of the story. Is this purely a criminal incident, or is there a hidden agenda behind it? It's not out of the question that the case has been exaggerated or even twisted into consumable content. This phenomenon is not new in the Korean entertainment industry. Time and again, we witness how certain narratives explode on social media without solid confirmation. Thus, it is important to ask, how well can we differentiate between fact and fiction, between reality and fabrication? If social media is now the primary information source for the younger generation, then where is the place for validation, logic, and skepticism in filtering all this information? It's also important to note that this news does not stem from official legal institution statements or direct clarification from those involved. What we have now are narrative fragments spread across various media channels, with differing and often speculative viewpoints. So, can we still call such information truth? Or is it merely a collective perception shaped by algorithms and the speed of news distribution? Let's ask a more provocative question. Who actually benefits from the spread of this news? Is this purely a warning about the danger of Sasaeng behavior that should be taken seriously? Or is this part of a marketing strategy ahead of BTS's long-awaited comeback? Isn't it common for conflicts and emotional events like this to be used to build sympathy, create emotional attachment, and indirectly strengthen fan loyalty? We are not accusing, but we are inviting you, a smart and critical reader, not to be merely a passive consumer of this overwhelming information flow. When a piece of news touches your heart, stirs emotion, or sparks outrage, that's when we must ask, is this emotion naturally formed or the result of narrative manipulation? As a final note, we want to remind you that all the information we share in this report comes from public and social media sources that may not be factually accurate. We do not state that all elements in this narrative are true or false. Precisely for that reason, we encourage every reader and viewer to form their own opinions based on data, rational consideration, and caution. Do you believe that this incident truly happened? Or are you beginning to see that this might just be an illusion constructed to generate mass attention? Is this a real warning of the growing threat of Sasaengs? Or is this part of a media game that targets public emotion? Do you see this as a personal tragedy of an idol, or as a story shaped to fit the commercial needs of the entertainment industry? We do not provide the answers. We only pose the questions, and hope that you are brave enough to seek them yourself.